if you're forcing yourself to be in a spot where you may have to make a courageous choice, you know, and you accept that, it seems like it's easier to deal with those things along the way. I mean, easier is the wrong word, but it's just, you have tools, I guess.
You know, shortly after the race that year, I actually went to that workshop in Mexico. I met Brant Secunda, and I've studied the Huichol tradition with him since that time for whatever, 30 years now. And one of the things that Brant emphasizes is that it's important to try and learn something each and every day. And that's really, there's so many simple things that he's imparted through the Huichol tradition over the years that have really helped me to stay on track with life, is the best way to describe it. But to really think, okay, let me learn something today. And a lot of times it is good, like you said, to put yourself in a situation where it's going to force you to reach. Because when we reach, then we do find something new about ourselves. We find a lesson from life that we wouldn't have had we just said, forget it, it's too hard, it's too difficult, I don't have the time. You know, he said, when you stop learning, you die. And so every day I try to just learn something. And that's also, I think, a lot of what has driven me over these last 30 years to keep thinking about the races that I did and keep thinking about the key races in Kona and what was it that happened? Because in the moment, you'll never know what's going on. You know, it's only after a race is done that you can look back and and figure out, was it a good race, a bad race? What can I learn from that race?